What's up, King? How you doing?
What's up, girl? Good to be here. Thank you for having me. It's not culturally inappropriate if I call you a queen, right?
You can call me a queen.
She's my queen.
I'm hollering. Tell us your name and how long you been doing stand-up.
Guys, I'm Miguel Colon. I've been doing comedy for 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been a road dog for like the past 9 years, traveling the country, featuring and opening with people, and it's a blessing.
I can imagine. So what got you into doing stand-up?
Man, I wanted to do it. My whole life, I loved it, and I honestly was really scared to do it. I'm in my 40s now. I'm 44 years old, so I didn't start comedy till I was 29 years old, and I wonder what would happen if I never did it, because I wanted to do it. I grew up watching it. I was always a big fan of it, but I made excuses and I made reasons why I should not yet.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed and I'm happy I am where I am. But I do wonder, man, kid, what if you would have started it the minute you wanted to do it, you know?
Yeah. And look at you now.
Hey,
I think
I'm
everything's
blessed.
divine timing, though.
I believe this. I believe with the correct spirituality and on the correct path, you will find multiple opportunities to do well. But sometimes you do miss the first ones because you wasn't on it.
You wasn't on it.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like you still in some way needed that divine.
Yeah, you're not in a race.
No.
You're not in a race because it could end at any moment.
It can end at any moment.
But
and I think it make you wiser and make you appreciate the game a little bit more.
Yeah, and I can't go back, so there's no reason to dwell on it.
Yeah.
I might think about it just in a philosophical way,
Yeah.
or kind of, just to wonder. But I'm here. I started when I started, and I'm here. Thank God I am.
Yeah. Now, I heard you say that you was from Orlando, but you also got some background in New York, right?
Yeah, so I was born in New York, and I've grown up around this country. My father was in the Marine Corps, so I've lived all over this country, and Florida is my current home now. But I have been in Florida for the last, couple decades. So I've been in Florida 20 years now. I moved here when I was a young guy. So Florida is my home now. And in those 20 years have changed so much of my perspective, because I was in Florida during the 20 man years, not the child years, the man years.
Yeah. And okay, now we got to ask some stand-up questions.
Yeah.
Open mics. How do you feel about the open mic journey? Tell us some things that you know now that you wish you knew in the beginning of you going to the open mics.
Practice. We talking about practice?
Whatever.
Nah, that's Allen Iverson. Hey, if anybody listens to Iverson, they're going to be like, hey, they're talking about a game I love. You talking about practice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed some practices. Nah. Open mic, everything is important if you're getting something from it. Every open mic isn't important, but open mics can be very important. Anywhere you can get time, confidence, and work out the material in front of people is important.
Yeah.
And there's so many individual things that are important to you. That's like, some people ask me, hey, stand-up comedy classes, are they good? To me, it's never been a part of my journey. But honest to God, if that's what you needed to feel confident, then do it. Your way is going to be your way. The only thing I could suggest is, if you see people out there that you respect their career, you respect them as an artist, you like them, and you think highly of them, and they give you some advice, listen to it a little bit. But you don't have to take it, because at the end of the day, you do what you feel is right. But if you like the way people ended up in their career, hear them out, man, because they always say, experience is the greatest teacher, but what they don't say is it doesn't have to be your experience.
Right.
Other people's experience can be great teachers.
Yeah, I feel that, 100%. Think you get a lot from just watching other people's journey. And sometimes, personally, I like to watch other comedians' journey, because it just makes me feel a step closer.
Yeah.
If one of us win, I feel like I won a little bit.
Dude, the minute somebody that you know breaks into the industry, all that means is it can happen to anyone you know.
Yeah.
The only difference is, generally speaking, they put in a lot of work, and people will be like, and they might have got some lucky breaks, but they might have got lucky breaks because they were putting in the work and finding themselves in the situations where they could get, because nobody ever got lucky breaks sitting at home.
Fact.
So, you've still, to get a lucky break, you still got to put some work in.
No, for real. Now, I got a couple of more questions.
Yeah.
So you're a touring comedian. How have that enhanced you as a comedian?
Oh, the best thing about it is you know nothing about the places you're going to, and you're trying to relate to these people in different places, and you can't be phony because you're an outsider. You're not from this town, so you can't come in there talking about, hey, you know how this happens here, and it doesn't. So when you want to relate to an audience from an entirely different place that's from you, you don't relate by telling them things. You relate by asking things. And that's what's helped me by traveling. I've learned to ask more questions that have given me answers to creative new material, as well as different connections with the audience.
Now, as you're going to these different places and you're creating this material, are you finding that sometimes it work in this room, don't work in the other
Hell
room?
yeah, man. There's sometimes culturally something doesn't even exist somewhere. Sometimes you just do something, people are looking at you like, what? I had a joke. I got to do a European leg of theaters with some comics, and it was a great run. But you go do Europe and realize if you try to talk about everything that you used to, there's going to be some moments where they're like, the hell you mean supersize? Like, what are you talking about, man?
Now I gotta ask you, top 5.
It's a hard one. I'll tell you this truth. Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Ron White, within my top 3, but I can never close out the rest of my list. Okay. I think the reason is because I'm very analytical, and I don't even know which of those 3 are my number 1, 2, and 3. I just really love it so much, and I overthink it so much that when I feel like, oh, this person is now on that top 4 or 5 spot, then I start thinking about somebody else, like, but they did this. And I think the truth is there's so many people that have influenced me comedically, not my material, but my passion for it.
Yeah.
And some of them aren't necessarily even comics. I tell people all the time, for me, a big comedic influence on jazz vibe and everything was Redman and Method Man.
Okay.
Because they were just having, these were 2 dudes who were supposed to be so masculine and tough, and yet they were having silly fun.
They was having a lot of fun.
They was a
good ass duo. It was no ego with them.
And seeing things like that inspire me on stage, because I'm like, these artists who are huge, who are these like alpha males, are putting their guard down, having fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really important part of me doing comedy, is making sure me and the audience are having fun together.
Yeah. Now this is the last question.
Got you.
This is a manifestation time. You're talking to yourself 5 years from now. What do you want to say to you?
I want to say to myself, in 5 years from now, remember that we weren't always here. Whether I'm on top or on bottom, remember that we always weren't here, and we can move in other directions. Because if I'm killing it and I'm on top of the world, cool. Just remember, we can lose it if we don't respect it. And if for some reason 5 years from now, I find myself in a rough patch, because life can do that, just remember, we weren't always in rough patches, and we could get out of it. So no matter what I'm doing 5 years from now, I just want to remember, we always weren't here. We can always move.
Man, go ahead, comedian pastor.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man. Listen, man.
I want to go pray. You feel me?
Hey, you had them Badu vibes. It got me all spiritual.
You need the holy oil in this bitch.
Hey, man.
This is my favorite one so far. He got all spiritual on me.
Thank you, man. I'm a crooked preacher though too. I'm like, and that's why that money's holding you down, baby.
See, most of them, they used to be pimps.
Hey, man, preacher pimping's wildness too, man.
That's why they be clean like that. They used to sell little dick.
Yeah, they're like Jesus said, I need a Cadillac car.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, my pleasure, love. Thank you, Queen.
Yep.